To read the Bible, is there an interest, sometimes to ruminate a long sentence, a simple sentence? This way to make his shovel among the monks' lectio divina. It is not enough to read a story historically to see what has simply happened or a long passage. It stops contemplatively on a sentence to discover its hidden meanings. Indeed, it is the Word of God. And thus obviously the external literal meaning is absolutely not the same sense. Why? This is very important because reading the Bible is of no interest except that Tiv6. She does not lead a greater love for God and for the neighbor. The purpose of revelation is charity. So a life of inner love with God. Result: I will give an example. Let us take the passage in Matthew 8, verse 18. When Jesus saw the immense crowd crowding around him, he said to his disciples, "Let's cross to the other side." This little phrase, "let's go on the other side," it has a particular historical meaning. You had to go to another place to find some peace. It is a little interest, although if it shows precisely that Jesus do not allow themselves to be impregnated by the action. The fathers of the Church showed that under this little phrase was hiding three great series of meanings. The first meaning is called the allegorical meaning. It means that this sentence symbolically can apply to certain moments of our life. Imagine that a man is in conflict with his wife in the couple and that this conflict poisons the couple. Let's go on the other side. That means this problem, there is a small solution to solve it moderately and we move on. We do not talk about it, we forget, because they poison our lives. Applied to all the circumstances of life, the meaning is immense. Second level of meaning, the moral sense. It means that this sentence can be applied to our moral life. For example, to pass from sin, the bank of sin, to a conversion that makes you no longer sin on this particular point. Imagine, for example, a man who wants to be faithful to his wife and who during his work is tempted by another woman and that it is very hard because it really attracts him. Let's go on the other side. That means change services, for example, and so I will no longer face temptation. I will do the good that is asked of me by God. It can be applied to thousands of circumstances in life. Thirdly, the eschatological meaning. It means that they signify what will happen soon, life after death, but also the return of Christ. Imagine a man who is 75 years old and who is sick, who clings because he has built his whole life, this beautiful house where he is. And all of a sudden he reads this verse which says to him, "Let's go on the other bank. Prepare yourself, let go of this, because soon I will come to seek you, to go to the other world, the real life that is preparing." Then this text, he will apply it gradually to break away from this earth and prepare his soul, to what is the ultimate reality, in the other world. And so we see these three levels of spiritual meaning, by this simple phrase, can take almost a whole life at a pinch. Well, when you do it with other passages of the Bible, you get used to seeing the meaning of not only literal writing and the meaning of the main hidden author who is God.